I'm Stacie Renee, and have you ever thought about how you treat yourself? And how you treat yourself, whether it's positive or negatively, is how you may and in fact treat other people. Today we are going to tap into that and see about treating yourself better, believing in yourself, and being confident. Let's get started. So treating yourself, I bet that's something that you really haven't thought about much, but you have to treat yourself like you matter. And if you don't matter, then who's going to respect you? Who's going to take care of you in the way that you want to be treated? Because if you don't take care of yourself, you become, shall I say, cruel and vengeful, and it's just really not a good feeling to have, and it makes you become more of an ugly person inside. And that's not how you want to feel, because it doesn't make anybody feel good. What about you then reaching out and having the antennas of what you're giving out, reach out and how you treat other people? I think it's safe to say that if you suffer, it makes everyone around you suffer. Have you ever thought about that? If you're in a situation and you're thinking, okay, you know what? I feel like crap, so I'm not gonna talk to anybody. I'm not gonna say anything. And then everybody around, it makes them feel really uncomfortable. And then if they go to ask you a question, you snap at them and they're like, whoa, what did I do? So now you're putting them in an awkward situation, and it's just really not a good feeling. And how you treat yourself really does matter. So we're gonna try and change that today and making you feel good about yourself. So treating yourself better because you matter, and that's really, really important. And if you're not feeling good about yourself, you become more snippy, more unbearable to be around. And I don't know about you, but do you like to be around someone who's not really in a good mood or who's kind of crabby? You kind of want to steer clear from them because it's not a good energy that you want to be around. And then if you notice when you're like that, you also tend to steal the excitement, the joy out of things, out of other people who are trying to be happy. And then you just become impulsive and you do things that you wouldn't normally do. And then other people see you as untrustworthy, and they may not really even like you anymore because, again, who wants to be around that? So when you start treating other people with respect, you're treating yourself with respect. And I know sometimes it's very difficult to do, but I know that, during certain times I have felt very uncomfortable, and it was just my own internal head, and I'd be sitting there on the couch and my husband would say something and I was like, Rrr. He's like, I can see that you're in a mood. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And it's because I was thinking about, I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to get this done. And why am I always responsible for this? And why do I always have to take care of everything? And I literally was allowing myself to just become angry. And I wasn't treating myself like I mattered. So I changed it, and I made a responsibility. I made a chart. I made a list of things so I didn't feel so overwhelmed. And I know at first, I will tell you, I'm like, I am not a schedule person. I don't like schedules. Don't put me on one. But then how am I scheduling my day? If I don't put myself on a schedule, I'm saying I don't matter. I'm saying that I don't care enough about myself and my day, about what do I want to accomplish. And I'm going to tell you, if you sit on the couch, you do nothing, you're going to feel awful. If you get up in the morning, I know bed really feels great and getting out of bed is super hard, but if you put a little note on your mirror and you say, you know what, I am awesome, successful, and smart, I succeed at what I put my mind to, that's really going to start your day off great. And then maybe you go out to the kitchen and you have a few moments to yourself. Think about 3 things that you're grateful for. What are you grateful for that day? It doesn't have to be anything magnificent. It can be even being grateful for your toothbrush to have clean, shiny teeth. It's that simple. And maybe it's just your cup of coffee. And maybe it's just simply waking up. Because there's a lot of people who are 6 feet under that would really like to have been up. So think about that. It's the simple things. So you wake up, You have a little post-it note on your mirror or wherever it is the first place that you go. Say something great about yourself. What are you grateful for? And then maybe do a schedule. And it doesn't have to be crazy, but at least have a couple things on there that you can succeed in. And you're treating yourself as if you matter. Everybody else's responsibilities are not as important as your own. And when you make a schedule, stick to it. Because I will tell you, no matter what, at the end of the day, you're gonna say, hey, I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I feel great about things, I got this, and this done, and that makes you feel good. You're treating yourself with respect. If you don't, who else is? So those are just some things that I want you to think about. Respect, love, make that schedule, and you will feel amazing. I would love to hear your success stories on how you just did the simplest little things to change your days around. Respect, treat yourself, and I know I keep repeating that because sometimes we need to keep hearing things over and over and over. And that is what's going to stick with our heads and in our minds and make us think positively, be positive, and at the end of the day, again, you're gonna feel great, and who doesn't want to feel great? And that way when you go out and you do something, you won't be that raging, angry person inside. You're gonna just feel better. And I don't know about you, but I choose positivity over negativity because the more negative you feel, the uglier the thoughts are, and we don't want that. So, treat yourself with respect, get a schedule, stick with it so you have accomplishments, and remember this. You cannot lead a positive life with a negative mind. Until then, I'm Stacie Renee. Don't coast in neutral, positive shift ahead.